they don't answer, somebody else answers, they go to the lost spot. Okay? So number 8 has to answer. If I say 8 and Stacy answers, he goes to the last spot. You understand? So you have to know your number all the time. But number just changed. What?
I'm still 1.
No. You're not 14.
Oh, so I have to change.
So yes.
So I become 13?
Hershey, did you turn on the camera?
Yes, it's on the up switch.
Yes, it's the red button in the back, I believe. I just got this damn thing from Walmart or something.
My finger on there.
Can you imagine Walmart selling
Give me your finger again and I'll help you.
Yeah,
I don't do that myself.
there's a red on there already.
Shall I push it?
Again, there we go.
Yes, I think we're on. All right. Now,
Firmness, right?
just for those of you that don't know, and for Hershey's sake, we are going to allow... I think this would be a teleconference, would it not? Would it be... We're getting a transmission.
Technically, it would be what you see is what you get.
Yes. I don't quite understand this. That's what Hershey's for. But anyway, if you watch the show, then you'll... Just relax. Don't worry about it. How do you make this thing go on?
Well, this is your machine.
All right,
And
just
you
a
are
minute,
the
just a
doctor.
Let's see. What do we got there? Oh, my. Oh, my.
This is interesting. This is something from a long
That's an awful long time ago.
I wasn't born in I was born in '71, but I'm here to do the tryout for the. What's going on here?
We're not supposed to communicate with them, Hershey.
Oh,
That is a hologram you're looking at.
oh, I see.
If you look at
No,
them...
I'm not a hologram. I can.
Hershey, if you look at them, they'll think they're real. So, you can play that game if you want, but I'm not sure of the consequences. And, I don't know, what do you think of this music?
Are they holograms or are they pre-taped?
Should we try another one?
I think you should. I think we have a hologram who's about to...
There is a grand answer to this whole situation we're in right now, and that is that there's going to be an end to this.
All right, well, you're the musicologist.
Well, we could keep it rolling, it doesn't matter. Let's just turn it down and listen to what the fella has to
I
say.
have places to go, gentlemen. Let's just get on, okay?
This
Interesting.
is interesting hologram.
He's a man with somewhere to go. If I can refrain from doing a cliche.
And you must. I'm sorry, I must remind you, you must.
Fellas, time is money. Let's get to the point of the whole interview, shall we?
I would like that.
All right, hurry up. What is it?
I don't know. I'm
Why
asking
did
this
you come to
question.
the speaker's corner of this time and date in the future, I think it is, because these people are supposed to have some concept of time.
I was sent the letter.
Oh, the letter.
Oh, right. What kind of letter? Just a minute. Ask him what kind of letter.
You're the hologram. Do you know what kind of letter?
It was a Dear John letter, I thought.
Dear John,
Intriguing.
we're not getting anywhere, Hershey. Just turn up the music and go back to 1969. Remember this guy playing guitar? Turn it down.
We have a new hologram, sir.
Who is that?
Doctor?
Hershey, do I know this person?
I think she was a star back in the 1960s.
I saw her.
No, of course I was. You got it perfect. Way to go. Yeah, way to go.
And I thought you were the
That's perfect.
musicologist. Look at that. That's interesting. Where are you getting these holograms?
Don't you know who I am? Don't you know who I am?
I give opera lessons, teach people how to project. Of course, you don't do that in your period in time because you thought that opera music was square, ridiculous, just like hippies, you know, hippies.
Yes,
I thought you would.
I'm Beretta Garbo, you know.
Operetta Garbo?
Yeah.
My goodness. Gatekeeper!
Sir,
Operatic Garbo!
operatic garbo.
Write it down!
It's noted.
I'll write it down.
Oh, we're recording this. Oh, right.
Operatic Garbo actually dated past Greta Garbo. This is a brand new sensation of the 20th century. No, it's the
Ask
21st
her,
century.
I want
I'd
you,
love to stay and visit with you people. But
One
you don't
question.
know what you're talking about. I really have
one question.
Yes.
Was anyone going over the top tonight?
I think she knew more than what we did.
I think so. We have
Garbo
to.
short for garbage. Just wanted to know.
Oh, Garbo. You know, I knew that was going to happen. That was a cheap shot. How much are you paying that man, Hershey?
I just got him in from the
You mean the same way we hired a security guard?
That's right.
That ranting and raving lunatic going down the street saying, if there ever was insecurity, look in a dictionary, you'll see a picture of me for insecurity. I am insecurity. I turned around and said, excuse me, are you in security? And he said, yes. And he's running our security department, a complete lunatic. Your fault.
I couldn't agree more. We have a new hologram here.
Let's watch it.
I've seen the end. It comes near. Foretold many times. And that's all I had to say about the end, and you've all been warned.
That was poignant.
I think it might have had to be a UFO of some kind. That's for sure. It's not natural in as far as animal or plant, the way plants normally grow.
I think there's something to
The
that.
end. The end of what? Did you see a movie 25 years
You
ago?
guys get in here, this is my booth.
Is this
I got a customer outside.
I'm starting to communicate with the holograms. This is very
Doctor,
bad.
this is not a hologram.
Do you
This
have
is a
10
real
bucks?
person.
Do you have 10 bucks? Do you have $10?
I have 2 seconds.
How's a girl supposed to make a living with you two guys in here?
What about the 2 seconds? Did everybody forget about the 2 seconds?
I think we did.
All right, what you're witnessing
You
right
only
now.
take 2 seconds. I do that for 5.
Oh my.
Are you
Really?
guys just about done in here? Are you wrapping it up?
We're trying
Really?
to figure out what this music is. Do you have any idea? What is this?
I think this is stripper music.
But actually, it's from a movie 25 years ago. I saw this movie.
Okay, you know what? My customer's leaving. You guys are losers.
We'll become very soon, I think.
All right, that was very interesting. Hershey, just before we get carried away again, just look at the hit counter. Has it?
Ever stop talking? It's my time to talk.
I just need 2 minutes.
Holograms have rights too, Doctor.
Yeah, we do.
All right, can we have a musical segue? Look,
You know,
I'm talking to the
who
holograms.
picks this music anyways? I have to say, I don't like it.
2 seconds.
It doesn't do anything.
Put her in pause, Hershey. Put her in pause.
Can't put me on pause. I don't go.
Here, Hershey, put her in pause. Point to the camera and put her in pause. Freeze! 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 Good. Now, let's listen to the music. Let her freeze. All right, let's take her out of pause. Do I get the honor? She didn't freeze well, did she? I want you to take this bloody hologram back to where you bought it! What happened to the 2 seconds? What happened to the 2 seconds? Gentlemen, I was told that I was given a 2-second gap between dialogue when I bought this hologram kit. Now, you people at Walmart should know better than this. I paid good money for this, and I had to take a stupid bracelet from the girl. I don't even wear bracelets, just to put the thing on my account. Please interrupt me.
Good, then
I'll
we'll both
interrupt
know.
you. Excuse me. I'd like to talk about music.
Finally,
When we
we
talk
have
about music, I have something I'd like to say.
One at a time. Go ahead, talk into the mic.
I really wish that they had the hip gyrating music like they used to when I was young. I miss that.
When were you young?
Years ago.
My goodness.
I really wish they have it. I'm quite upset that they don't have it. What's going on here?
We can't find any of it anymore.
Well, what's going on?
Excuse me.
I miss it.
Madam, do you see that number above the booth? Do you see it? It looks like it's ticking round and round, and it's
Yes.
about this wide, and
Yes.
it's got number here, 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 here,
Yes.
and Hershey's gonna take the character generator later and go ding, 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 right there.
You smoke too much crack.
You don't smoke crack, you sniff it, and frankly, I don't care for it.
I haven't heard that term for years. We haven't had a hologram here.
Someone looked good in bracelets.
Anyway,
Oh, hello, you look like someone who's knowledgeable.
all right. Tell us about yourself.
Man, I'm 18. I like music, but I really hate what you're playing.
You hate what we're playing.
Well, do you realize that girls 35 years old like that music because when they were teenagers, they used to bop around their bedrooms with it.
Those times are gone now.
Well, how old are you, sir?
I think he said 18.
Oh, I pay you to tell me these things, don't I?
I remind you of
Good.
what you just said, or he said in this case.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Why aren't you wearing any pants?
Because we're zoomed in. Good answer. I like that answer. All right.
I think you did.
Dorman! Dorman?
Yeah. I thought you said dormant.
Very good.
That would be you.
How much are we paying him?
Not the same as you're paying the security guard.
I see. Ralph. We have to do something about Ralph.
I knew this would happen. Every time a man trusts his stash to a broad, something happens. There. How's that? How's that?
We have a total lunatic.
We'll be back in a minute.
What's up, Ralph? Is he in security?
Now, just tell the hologram that we need 2 seconds, and you and I are going to practice 2 seconds, and they're going to practice 2 seconds like they've never practiced before, and we're going to do it in live, running, improv, subtext.
I think
you can
he's
understand.
ready.
All right. Everybody, quiet! Okay.
Why don't you start?
Start what?
Well, you are the hologram, are you not?
I am.
Okay, and you are the musicologist hologram?
I am.
All right, and this is a doctor,
He is.
the tree doctor as well as a musicologist. Now, I want to know, you are the historian and you are the hip, young, new person.
Exactly.
What is this that we are listening to?
This.
Go make some noise.
I believe that is Manic Monday.
I've never heard of that.
You know, we punched that up on the computer, and it crashed the hard drive.
That was because of the Napster safety.
I have a 14,000 Tracheosaurus hardbite melodrama for a drive.
Let's hear some more about this. Manic Monday.
When you do that, the damn tail knocks over the
He
vase.
hasn't even answered the question. Is this a historical piece or is this something we've never heard before? Because it's real.
I believe that it was a day when she wished it was Sunday, her I don't have to run day.
Oh, that is quite
Right.
good too.
Good time. We should cut to a diarrhea commercial.
Very good.
Hershey?
Yes.
Segway.
Okay.
Gatekeeper!
Yes, diarrhea and Hershey, how appropriate.
It's the laxative of choice.
Yes, we have another guest for you. A note she's made in Australia.
Glad she makes it somewhere.
This person who is or may not be a hologram is from Sydney, I believe.
I see. That's her father.
That's where the Olympics first got into creating music of their own.
I see.
Now, we have to ask her a question, otherwise the artificial intelligence will not take over. So you do that, please.
2-second roll. When you're ready.
I'm ready.
Go. All right, person in speaker's corner. In the year 2025, Moses Namer has lost all his hair, but he's had it all grafted back in. If anyone knows who Moses is.
Who's Moses?
He owns this building, or at least he used to. I own it now. Anyway, tell us about yourself.
Well,
What planet are you from?
here,
Where's here?
Earth.
Earth. Very good. Anything else you'd like to tell me? Do you have a name?
Ray.
Ray, and what is your experience that you'd like to share with all the people in universe television, on the internet, through satellite, to Mars, the moon, and of course, the suburbs of Earth that is polluted by the low cost of gasoline?
Well,
Well, what?
better to bike.
Gatekeeper!
Howdy.
Hershey, you do the next one. I'm getting tired. People are going to think that I'm some kind of raving lunatic.
I think that bike was actually a reference to a lyric of Frank Zappa.
Moses, I'm sorry, why am I so confused? There are two of them, you know. One crossed the Great River. We have one more guest, and I'm afraid it's time for bye-byes.
I see.
We have to wrap this up.
Yes, well, we only have about 10 minutes of power. Oh,
Right.
I shouldn't have said that.
We have gone full circle. This is the usual artificially intelligent hologram.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, she did, in fact, fool me. I thought she was real. But what?
Well, I have a question for you. And since you're the interviewer and he's the interviewee, I'll ask you and you can ask the doctor of psychology. When going to a restaurant, is the question, do you have big balls appropriate when ordering meatballs and spaghetti sauce? Because that happened to me today, and I wasn't sure. And it was a woman that I asked it to, and I was ordering it, and I said, oh, by the way, do you have big balls?
This is an interesting question because this actually predates restaurants. You see, she's a historical hologram referring to a date and a time when we had
The balls.
the balls. We no longer have any balls.
It takes a lot of balls to go
And
back.
I have no balls.
So how can we answer that question?
Well, it takes a lot of balls to go
you're-
back in time.
I'm sorry, you're the interviewee and I'm overlapping, so you should answer that question.
Well, the spaghetti balls, don't forget about the big party balls. And Chopin was a big party ball.
That's because we know that now because of the time machine, yes.
I see. Well, if I could just allow myself to find
I'm gonna
this.
go order some big balls.
I like that woman. You make sure you get her email address.
Well, that's it from here. What about the spaghetti?
Yes, what about the spaghetti?
What about the spaghetti?
Tell us about the spaghetti.
I posed a question.
I see.
Now,
Are you hungry?
You asked me a question.
Are you hungry?
Always.
I see. Is this a sex spaghetti thing?
Oh, I hope so.
I see. I begin to understand.
Stringy.
Did you get yours cut, I hope?
No, but it is al dente most of the time.
Hershey, in that you are asexual.
Yes.
And you are totally oblivious to the homophobic nonsense.
And the hippie nonsense.
I would like you to segue this gentleman because I do believe he needs to be on his way, however that way may be.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, I think we finally figured out what it is that we're looking at here. We are looking at music that does not have Frank Zappa. Do you have...
But we have Chopin.
Linguini.
The composer Linguini, he is right. I think.
Chopin.
I'm coming and going at the same time.
I think we both are.
Chopin. I love Chopin.
Actually, I like Debussy, but nevertheless, who's Linguini?
He was a famous artist that had a son that was a chef.
Is there someone other? There might be another hologram over there. This hologram here. No, that's... Oh, wait. Okay, we have another hologram.
I was just cleaning up.
Oh, I think we may have gone over time.
I see. But it's good, though. I'm enjoying it. It's
Yeah.
rather ridiculous, but
It's...
there is no rhyme and reason, and that's good. Don't forget that.
You should ask the young lady if I may
yes.
boldly suggest to you that you ask her whether this is rock and roll.
I'll turn it down. Go ahead.
Well, then I will ask her.
Shh, everybody! Quiet!
Are those other holograms? Is it
There.
rock and roll?
Well, to answer that, I would say it reminds me of the chicken commercial, the two dead chickens, one with freezer burn and the one without. And kind of fresh and kind of old. And all I have to say is he picked up his wing and gave him a, and I'm out of here.
That's, I think, most appropriate, too, isn't
It
it?
was a hologram.
That's a hologram, yes.
I like her.
Very much.
Get her email address.
We have actually the inventor of the
Yes.
original
Look, the hit counter is going up. Look, we're making money. How many cents a minute are we at now?
I'm
A
getting
hit.
the vacuum cleaner.
Right. Yes, Dorman,
Yes.
do you have to run the vacuum cleaner?
No one else will. That's how much you pay.
I see. Hershey, are you gonna interrupt with that outrageous sucks joke again?
Yes, well, I think I'd like to just segue
Yes.
into an ending here.
Yes.
In other words, we are in the film business, not just the musicologist
Oh,
business.
get on it. Well, will that be anyone else? Well, is that it? Are we trying to go home
I'd
now?
like to end with another hologram here.
All right.
No, oh, he doesn't. No,
He's a runaway hologram.
All right. Is there anyone else? Anyone? Yes. Anyone?
No.
Nobody else? That's it? What about Tony Tostego? There's a Tony Tostego. The producer. We'd like to thank the producer of the show.
Tony
Let's do the
Tostego.
credits now. Okay. We'd like to thank the producer of the show, Tony Tostego. Tony Tostego. Tony Tostego.
This is his hologram.
Tony
That's his
Tostego.
best side.
See, credits are rolling up. Producer Tony Tostego.
Yes, up
Now,
there.
before we go to yours truly, I'd like to thank the co-director of this program, Stacy Muller, a.k.a. Professor Hershey. Stacy Muller, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sexual chocolate. Yes, I saw that movie. All right. Is there anyone else that would like to thank themselves? Good. Are we ready to go home now?
I think we should thank everyone else.
Let's thank everyone else.
You could get just about any script that's been written on the web.
Yeah, Google's really good too.
Yeah. So if you see stuff that you want, just you know.
I have a few scripts at home too.
Do you?
Yeah, about 5.
Did you
you get a chance to go up?
I did. I was the hooker.
Oh, I was looking the other way. Remember, I wasn't allowed to watch the hologram.
My name is Graham.
Good. What's your last name?
Glaschuk.
So, tell me your whole name.
Graham Christopher. Glaschuk.
Give me your whole name.
Corey Lyle Hamilton.
Heather Crook.
I'm hoping that Pamela Larson. Marlisa, named after the prestigious Big Boutique in Regina, downtown.
Hi, Elaine Fico.
Sean Hoy.
Kent Allen. Hi, good night. Popular host, doorman, all-time sort of. The one thing I do have a susceptibility is to seasickness.
You guys, thanks.
Bruce.
Call again.
Jakarta.
I am a drunken Liam Richards.
My name? Like my real name?
Sure, anything. Go.
Rachel.
Wesolowski.
And together?
And it's Ukrainian New Year's tomorrow. Jak się majesz? Dobre, dobre.
My name is Professor Hershey. I help Samuel Longwater, who is actually a tree doctor.
Can I use that?